Hello, hello, hello everybody. Welcome back for some more unavowed streaming. Maybe the last unavowed stream. We are getting pretty close to the ending. Some big reveals about to happen. For those who weren't there last time, when we woke up after the second set of 3 locations, we were possessed again. Oh no! But in the progression of events, some weird things started happening, like the supposed demon Melcarissa started talking about her acting career. And so I think that all along we have been playing actually Melcarissa, who was somehow bounded to the protagonist by the protagonist deliberately, and somehow the botched exorcism messed up Melcarissa's memory so that she thought she was the human. And this would also explain why the entire game through we never heard the protagonist human speak until we were possessed again. So we're about to find out if my theory holds water, because when we left off last time, we were about to re-enter I assume, revised edition of the intro sequence. So let's see what's up there. Let's Serena, aka the walking cloud of cancer. You should have fired her months ago. Well, that's certainly not the descriptor she had previously. What a stupid name for a theater, lacks any subtlety or elegance. Of all the things an artist could say, is this the only thing they could come up with? The owners are old hippies who smell of weed. They never pay for tickets to your show. You resist the urge to punch that stupid bird in its colorful, painted face. So, already we are noticing a distinct shift in attitude.
Oh, hey. It's you.
I thought you were giving up smoking.
I was trying to quit to save my voice for the show. Not much point in that now, is there?
You mean our show? The one that's launching in a week?
Not anymore. The show's done. Kaput. Our fearless director's had a meltdown. Everyone's walked out. Only Mori is left.
Are you okay, Serena?
Me? I'm dandy. I'm like a Greek Audrey Hepburn out here. Whatever. Show's done and good riddance. If you want to go and deal with Mr. Prima Donna, go ahead.
No, this is not so much another flashback as the same flashback from the beginning again. As you noticed when we talked to Serena just now, the dialogue spooled through automatically. We didn't have any choices, and that's because the dialogue we chose when we visited the flashback the first time was the one that was spoken now, which I find is really fucking ingenious. Like, that's a really nice gimmick. But also, what you notice in the descriptions that are given of the environment is that the attitude is way more harsh, way more asshole-ish, and way less whimsical than it was in the first flashback. In the first edition of this flashback. Cracked, ugly stairs you keep tripping over. You're so sick of them. Zach's gym bag. It stinks up the place. You wish you brought a match. Cheap, ugly props made by idiots with no vision. You bite back your bile. Everyone else was too lazy to hang these up, so you had to do it. As usual. Your heart sinks when you look at the ugly, mad painting. It could have been so much better. Mori the drama queen, upset as usual. You resist the urge to throw up. Bits of scripts someone dropped here 2 weeks ago. Everyone's expecting you to clean up. Yeah, way more harsh and bitter and ambitious also. So let's talk to Mori.
Huh? Oh, it's you. I guess you heard.
Yeah, I heard. Are you alright?
No, I'm not alright. Nothing's alright. Zach's gone off the deep end. He's not coming back. I mean, he's had his moments before, but this...
Zach's not that bad.
No, he's 10 times worse. I blame you for this, you know. We need a writer and a director, you said. My old friend Zach does both, you said. What the hell were you thinking?
Spit it out, Maury.
All right. Zach says the play isn't good enough. He wants to do rewrites. Rewrites! We open next week! He's added 4 major characters. He's changed over half my lines, Serena's too. And he's still not done. He says the ending needs to be more impactful.
What about me? Did he do anything to my lines?
Yeah, your part has been slashed in half. Sorry. Could be worse. Mara's character is now a tree for the whole second act. We don't know what to do. You know him the best. Could you talk to him?
I'll try, I guess.
Thanks, I'll just be here.
So yeah, this whole revisited intro flashback is really wowing me right now. Like, such a fucking genius idea. I know it's just a small thing, but I'm really into it.
Go away, Maury, please.
I'm not Maury. It's me.
What? You? What the hell did you do to me?
Hey, you wanted to be a brilliant playwright? Now you are.
Yeah, but... Ugh, I can't stop! It's like she controls me when I don't write. It hurts.
Fine. Where's the book?
It's somewhere in here, but I can't stop writing. You gotta get me to stop, please.
And this dialogue, if your memory is that good, was not that way the first time this flashback came around.
Amuse. You called Amuse?
Yes, and now she won't go away.
You cannot will inspiration away. That's not how it works. Nobody understands how dangerous the creative force often is.
She's right. If you didn't want this, you shouldn't have summoned her here.
You told me to! You gave me the book and told me to!
You didn't have to say yes. You always were easily led, Zach.
Stop judging and help me.
Zach's old reference books. Disorganized and filthy, just like him. Filled to the brim with crumpled bits of paper Zach never could commit. Has Zach done any paperwork since he took over? What a lazy ass. Smoke detector doesn't work. Probably for the best. The old computer's fan is screaming. Zach ruins everything he touches. Gross. You always knew Zach was a pig. So Zach called him Muse. You always knew he was a hack with no talent of his own. Let's talk to the Muse.
It will be a play for the ages, remembered for centuries to come. Assuming he survives long enough to complete the process. Not many do.
These scissors were jammed through a book in a fit of rage. Its blades look tempting.
Huh? Oh, thank Christ.
Better?
It's not gone completely, but yeah. In a few minutes I'm gonna be scrambling for a pen and paper, but I'm good. For now.
So where's the book?
You think you can reverse what happened? I thought I wanted this. I thought I needed this, but...
Just give it to me.
I am not so easily dismissed, Zachary.
I don't care anymore. I just want you gone.
Yes, this is it. It's ready. You primed the pump nicely.
Huh?
The pump, Zach. Some low-level magic to get things started. That and some good old-fashioned blood sacrifice.
What?
I've always hated you, Zach.
Well, fuck.
Oh, great Melcaressa, spirit of knowledge, come to me. I give you this body as your refuge in this world. Whew, that's a rush.
What did you do?
You know, it might be a good idea for you to leave and forget everything that just happened while you're at it.
What? Oh, Zachary's dead. Did you kill him? I suppose these things happen.
So, what's the story? Well, why are you staring at me like that?
Oh, shut up, Maury.
What's going on?
Oh, hello. Melcaressa, is it? Welcome to my brain, I guess.
My name is Melcaressa. It's not Poots.
Yeah, the book warned me that might happen. You share your knowledge with me, and I share my memories with you. You're like an encyclopedia. You have data, but you don't know how to think. I can do that for you. Speaking of, is there really a dryad trapped in the North Woods? Amazing. Is something wrong?
That smell. Something horrible happened here.
Oh, don't worry about them. They had it coming.
I did this, didn't I?
You didn't do anything. It just feels like you did because we're sharing memories. Besides, you're an incorporeal demon with no mind of your own. Why do you even care?
They were innocent.
Okay, look.
This isn't right. This is wrong.
No, I am in control here, not you. You can rewrite memories, can't you? Yeah, you can. I can see it. Remember this night however you want to. Whatever makes you live with yourself. As for me, I have business to take care of outside.
Damn.
May you be snatched away from this place!
Let go of me!
You are no longer welcome, wicked spirit. The hands you control will no longer do your bidding. In the name of myself, my witness, and the soul whom you hold captive, I cast you out!
Now, KK. Turn it on now.
Did we get it?
Oh yeah, we got it. We friggin' got it.
So, how do you feel?
Yeah. Are you... you?
Ooh. Okay, this twist is actually executed really well. The only thing I kinda dislike is the whole you can rewrite memories thing. That's sorta hand wavy, but other than that, I really like this twist. I'm not me. I never was.
What the hell does that mean?
Guys? Are demons supposed to look human?
What do you mean?
This demon, it looks like...
It looks human because it is human.
Well, yeah. It looks like you.
What?
Yeah. Care to tell us why?
Answer the question. Actor or not, I will know if you are lying.
I am Melcaressa. I've been Melcaressa since you met me.
You're Melcaressa? But that means...
That means you exercised the wrong spirit. Twice. Morons.
You're not the demon?
He gets it. I'd clap, but, you know.
But how? It shouldn't be possible to exorcise a human soul. You fry it.
Lucky for me, you suck at this.
You be quiet.
Eli, the words in that exorcism spell, they do not actually specify demon, do they?
No, it's broader than that. The exact words were... wicked spirit.
Wicked spirit. Wicked! You killed all those people, Poots. I can still see their faces.
Yeah, well, I always was good at pretending. Hell, that was my life, wasn't it? Getting paid to pretend. Everyone said I was a great actor, but I was just hiding who I really was, all the time. Nobody else understood. Maury and Serena and all the others, they did it for fun. I did it to survive.
Please, cease talking.
No, this is who I am. This is who I always was. When I got my body back, I thought I could pretend again. Go back to living a normal life. But that's not possible, is it? And maybe that's a good thing. I am so sick of pretending.
Oh God, shut up already! Logan, can you and the kids zap her into the afterlife or something?
I don't think so. She's not actually dead, is she?
What do you think I am, some helpless ghost? I've learned a lot from you, Melcaressa. I still have power at my disposal. Body or no body. See you soon.
Welp. Yeah, I don't terribly mind the rewriting memories hand wave.
Ah, you are awake.
It's the weakest
We were
part
watching
of
you
the
in
writing,
shifts.
I would say.
It seemed a sensible precaution.
I suppose I can't blame you.
Yes, being practical is necessary, if sometimes unpleasant.
Yeah, that's the
Did
lesson
I
your
ever
dad
tell you
taught
that
me.
I am an avid fan of the theater. I go as often as I can, which is less often lately. I have a confession. I met you once, several years ago. The performance where this picture was taken, I was in the audience. Do you remember anything about that performance? Anything at all?
I remember Maury tripping over a prop sword and doing the whole show with a limp.
Did he? I hadn't noticed. Quite the professional. My point is, I came to see you after the show. It was only for a moment. I doubt you'd remember it. I wanted to congratulate you on your performance. You, or rather, that other you, is gracious, genuine. But it was a lie, and I did not see it. She was full of hate for her colleagues, for everything. So I must ask, does any of that hatred remain inside her head?
I can't speak for Poots. I look at that picture and I remember being happy.
Truly spoken. And that is all I needed to hear. We will meet you downstairs.
Welp. Also note there's a much more somber backing track now. Also, I can't go down to Eli's basement. So I guess there's only one way to go, and that's forward.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right, but maybe it's for the best. Hey, she's here.
You better get over here.
Yes. We have come to a decision.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound good. Let me guess, you're firing me.
Jesus, don't be so overdramatic.
Indeed. We were only discussing the trains.
Yeah, the F train is down, so we're gonna have to take the 6 and then transfer.
It's the only way to get over to Brooklyn.
Especially at this hour.
What do you mean?
It is as we said. No more and no less.
Listen, you're not who you thought you were. I thought I was an accountant once. Turns out I was wrong. Someone's out there doing God knows what. You're here trying to help stop it.
In terms of the big picture, nothing has changed. Our goal remains the same. Assuming you are still with us?
Hell yes, I'm still with you. Poots needs to be stopped.
That's what we'd like to hear.
So, what should we call you?
Yeah, we can't keep calling you by the same name.
What do you say, Anono? Full name, short name, or new name? Personally, I am for short name. But I do like to involve the audience. Long name? Okay, long name it is.
Right. Mel Carissa it is. But it's kind of a mouthful, don't you think?
It was her choice to make. We will honor it.
Of course I'll honor it, just don't ask me to spell it.
Too slow, Anono. So, am I human?
You are if you want to be. That's really all there is to it.
What exactly am I?
This is a question I have asked myself my entire life. I have yet to find an answer.
That's not exactly encouraging.
It is the only truth I can offer.
No, I get it. Everyone is trying to figure out who they are. Some more than others. Human or not, you're just like everybody else alive. Sorry, KK.
Let's get back out there.
We're ready to go when you are.
Alrighty. Now, no, you get to choose who I take along with me. Oh wait, actually I don't think I've had Eli and Logan yet. So I'm gonna take those. Let's go.
Yeah, it does kind of look like him.
Huh?
KK was talking about that skull painted over there. She says it reminds her of a Trollgate boss monster.
Let's hope it's not based on a monster from anywhere else.
A thumb with a face. At least you hope that's a thumb. A worm with shades. Edgy. Flashing walk sign giving crossing directions to an empty street. Directions to a poetry slam. Let's ask them what they know about the area. Have you ever come to Brooklyn before, Logan?
There's like 3 bars in every block of this area. So yeah, I came here quite a lot. But these days, I usually just go to Greenwood Cemetery.
You go to the cemetery? Why? Are there lots of ghosts there?
No, just the opposite. Ghosts don't like to admit they're dead, remember? So graveyard is peaceful, especially to a guy like me. I can relax for a bit. And best of all, I don't have to see a single dead person. Right. Sorry, KK. Except you.
I killed people not far from here. It feels wrong to just come back.
Yeah, it can be difficult to confront a wrong you've done, even if it wasn't technically you that did it. But it still happened. It still matters. Accepting that is a part of healing. It might be too late to help the ones you hurt, but it's never too late to help yourself.
Listen to the walking Alcoholics Anonymous pamphlet over here. Not that anything he said was wrong per se, just sounded very pamphlet-y. I used to live here, but those memories aren't mine. It's so confusing.
Listen, I can't begin to relate, but I do know what it's like to have feelings you want to drown away. So my advice, focus on the job ahead. That's enough to get you through today. And worry about tomorrow. And I'm here, if you ever want to talk. Right. And KK too. Sorry. Right.
Alright, Eli, what do you got?
What can I do you for?
Are you familiar with the area?
Gosh, so many memories of this place from back in the day. It's hard to choose just one. Matinee shows at the Kingway, summers at Brighton Beach. Heck, you could buy pickles right out of the barrel on any street corner. They cost a nickel, and they were delicious. And fireworks every Tuesday at Coney. Can't forget that. No, can't forget that.
That sounded ominous. You got a bit distant when talking about Coney. Anything you'd like to share?
Did I? Huh, sorry about that. Just old history. I met my wife at the Coney Island fireworks. We went every week that summer. Forget it. It was literally a lifetime ago. Let's keep moving.
Feels so strange to be back in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that must be slightly awkward. But you know what? That wasn't you. Just focus on leaving the area a little better than when you arrived. It's all you can do. But maybe that's enough.
I have so many memories of Brooklyn, but they're not mine, are they?
I can't imagine what that must be like. I'm sorry, but I do know that demons don't act like you do. They're chaotic, mindless. Were you a demon before? Sure, maybe. But you're not a demon now, and that's what matters. That's all that matters.
Well, let's
Right
get
behind
back
you.
to it. Colorful storefronts shine at you from down the block. Dark pathway under the subway bridge leads to a poetry slam. Let's confront the evil that is the poetry slam first.
Were you and Kalash close?
Me and Kalash? No, not really. Although I kinda do owe him everything.
You owe him.
Yeah, when I came into my power, he saved my sanity. Probably my life.
You didn't seem the nurturing type.
No, he wasn't. He was impossible. Never met me halfway. Never gave me an inch. It was exactly what I needed.
Sounds like my old sponsor. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, lucky.
A majestic illustration of an angel graces this wall. It is pretty awesome. I gotta admit. Whispered words escape from the dim interior of the poetry club. Let's check out the other screens before we go inside anyway. Maybe I get a vision. An old man sits under the awning, watching the passerbys. This psychedelic mural is so colorful you're almost going cross-eyed by looking at it. It's not that colorful. Colorful cartoon characters invite you into the bakery. Subway station is some ways down the block. Ah, only 3 screens so far. But 2 buildings we could go into. Let's talk to
Good
this guy.
evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help.
Lost?
Yes, it's quite obvious from the look of it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stop to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody with a destination in mind would do that.
Huh, clever.
No, I just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose.
What kind of artist are you?
Me? Oh, I was a painter. A past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So now I
grateful,
sit
dude.
here and talk to
Muses are
fine folks
bitches.
like you.
Be careful around muses, they're dangerous.
Well, I don't have to worry. If I had a muse, she's long since moved to someone else.
So you can help us find direction?
I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
Hey, Suika. As I, to recap real quick, as I thought after the reveals of last stream, we have been Malcarissa all along, inhabiting this body. And Eli actually exorcised the original inhabitant of this body's spirit. Normally that shouldn't be possible since a human soul is not supposed to survive the exorcism, but apparently this this woman has become so fucking evil that she counts as a wicked enough spirit for the ritual. And Malcarissa, the supposed demon, is really not what you imagine traditionally when you think of a demon. She's more of an encyclopedia without a mind of her own. And so the protagonist, who had long been trying to get magical forces going, had summoned her in order to use her knowledge. And so Malcarissa changed her own memories, which she shared now with the protagonist, to forget about the heinous things that the protagonist did while she had Malcarissa inside her brain. And so we tried to capture the soul of the protagonist, but since she has become such a magical powerhouse, she was able to slip our ghost capture field. And so now we're going to the last location she was at, and we're looking at trying to find what she has done and trying to reverse it. Also a very nice gimmick that we, if you remember, at the end of last stream, we were going into a revision of the introductory flashback. And so a nice gimmick was that during the dialogues with Mori and Serena, these dialogues now ran automatically, and they used the lines we had chosen when we were in that flashback the first time. But the second we went and saw Zack, there was different dialogue, because that's the part that Malcarissa changed in her own memory. But yeah, after the stream you should really go back and watch the beginning. It's worth it, trust me. Nice to meet you. I'm Malcarissa. This is Eli and Logan.
Fascinating name. I can honestly say I've never heard one quite like it before. In any case, welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
Nasty night to be out.
For you, perhaps. I'm quite cozy here, and you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example.
He sounds just a little bit like George Carlin. Well, see you around. Let's see what's in the bakery.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
God, you so hipster it hurts.
Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything.
I do assume that if I had chosen the new name option, I would have been prompted to enter a new one. But yeah, after all that was cleared up, Suika, I had the choice of using the full name, Malcarissa, using the shortened version, Mel, or choosing a new name. We went with the long name, but I assume that choosing a new name would have let us type out one. The cop looks tired but satisfied, enjoying some quiet respite after a long day. These rainbow striped bagels look like something Willy Wonka would eat for brunch. small cash register sits on a clean counter. Baker barely registers your presence. Vividly colored piece of abstract art. The smell of freshly baked bread wafts out from the small kitchen. Let's talk to the cop first, even though I don't have Vicky with me, so it's probably not gonna be of much use.
Evening, folks.
This place is really colorful.
I know. Chipman's got the art bug. Guess you gotta know your market. The food's still the best, though. Can't argue with quality. I just wish he'd, you know, focus.
You seem to really like those bagels.
Best in the city. Try 'em. Seriously. Chipman's an artist. A real one. Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would know it. The guy knows nothing about promoting himself.
Thanks.
Stay dry out there.
Huh? Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy.
God, he's so hipster. Ah! Physical pain. You okay? You look kind of tired.
I'm fine. Why does everybody keep asking me that?
Hey, Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine. Sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys?
Also, I gotta say that Chipman's voice is kind of... The quality, is it just me or does it sound kind of off? I'll take a rainbow bagel.
Sure, here you go. That'll be $5. Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it.
Okay, will do. Do you have anything that's not psychedelic?
Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take it or leave it.
Yeah, that was my impression too, Suika. The other voice work is real good, but his kind of sounds like it had bad quality equipment. Seriously, are you okay? You look exhausted.
I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want?
Are you sure you're okay?
Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine. Sure.
See you around.
Bye.
I do have the sneaking suspicion that the Muse has found another victim. And I do have a rainbow bagel. Can I eat it? Can I feed it to these? Nope. Can't seem to feed it to anybody.
Colored bagels, flavored bagels, scooped out bagels with weird filling. Whatever happened to just buying a plain old bagel?
You sure smell good, though.
That's totally besides the point.
Oh, Eli, you're so old and crotchety. Yeah, maybe his voice was outsourced, or he was the only voice actor that wasn't local. Like I don't know. It's a shame because the other voices are real good. Okay, let's brave the hell that is beat pro.
So Eli,
Beat poetry.
you know about bestowers? About folks like me?
A bit. Records are spotty, but there are some.
What do they say?
Nothing that's relevant anymore. The supernatural world has changed.
You mean things got better or worse?
Things got busier, I'll say that much.
Well, keeping busy is important, so I'll take it.
I traveled up the mountain of glass to the man who looks down upon high. But he sent me away, he gave me a pass. So now I drink coffee and sigh. I saw a pink dog by the side of the road. He looked up and gave me a wink. Then I helplessly watched as I saw him explode. I may have been dreaming, I think.
Oh God!
The colors, green, blue, and red. All mixed up within the same pot.
Makes brown.
I lifted it up and poured it on my head. Pleasant feeling? I think not.
Oh,
Over the
Dolan.
sea, I flew. To the girl with the golden drum.
I kinda want
She could
Kama
not
to
help
get
me.
in here.
I knew. But flying is just so much fun.
These rhymes, man.
One fine day. I went to town. But I didn't stay.
Now she's turning into a trap
'Cause I ripped
musician.
my gown. Over and under the seagull went, searching for its next meal. It closed its eyes for just a moment, then it crashed, into a seal?
Oh.
I traveled up the mountain of glass to the Do you mind? Can't you say I'm... Wait, Alden? Is that you?
Sorry, what did you say?
You heard me. You're supposed to be dead.
That name. How do you know that name?
You're kidding, right? I know all about you. Alden the Destroyer, Alden the Deathbringer.
No, Alden was my great-grandfather. I'm nothing like him.
Oh, well, you look exactly like him. You shouldn't do that. It's rude.
You didn't answer my question. How do you know that name?
Why does it matter?
Because we're with the unavowed?
Oh, well, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down. You want to talk? Come on by.
Well, some hippie chick knowing about Alden the Deathbringer is not good. I know her. She's a muse.
Wait, the muse you met last year? That was her? So why didn't she recognize you? Very strange. And she knows who Alden is. That alone isn't good.
Not good. Why?
It's not important. At least not right now. I think we need to speak to her as soon as possible.
There's slam poetry. I have seen some good slam poems, but they are few and far between. Generally, slam poetry is pretty shitty. Half-empty cup of coffee illuminated by a single flickering D-light. She sits at the table, sweaty and tired, but absolutely beaming.
Hi, everyone. I'm Callie. Or did we go through this already?
That name, Alden. How do you know it?
Well, come on. When you spread fire and death to 100 villages, it tends to inspire people. His face was in hundreds of nightmares for generations. I saw them all.
You see dreams?
I'm a muse. Duh. It's kind of what I do. Or I did, anyway. I kind of lost my power.
You... what? How did that happen?
Some lady took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Don't you recognize me? Because I recognize you.
Nope. Never seen you before.
You hypnotized my friend Zach.
Zach, the playwright? He was killed. Stabbed in the throat by one of the actresses. The blood went everywhere. Almost splattered my new dress.
I killed Zach, kind of. It's complicated.
No, you're wrong. The lady was about your height. She had your hair color and had kind of your build. But nope, definitely wasn't you.
You seriously don't recognize me?
Nope.
She's wearing a veil. You can't see past it, can you? You really did lose your power.
Yep, I'm mundane as tree bark.
I'm Malcarissa, by the way.
Seriously? I haven't heard that name in a long time. Anyway, hi, I'm Calliope. Although, I mostly go by Callie these days.
You knew Eli's great-grandfather? Oh wait, I have an actual Malcarissa option. This game is just throwing replay value at me left and right. Now I can get Malcarissa options through visiting places in a different order. You know Malcarissa?
Not personally, but any muse has heard that name. Malcaressa's the spirit of knowledge, right? You can't create anything without knowledge.
That's a good point. Good point. I don't remember being a spirit. I'm human now, mostly.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Trust me, Malcaressa. I've been a human, and I've been a spirit. Human is better.
You knew Eli's great-grandfather?
Not personally, but I was summoned by the survivor of a village he destroyed. He wanted to write of his experience, as a warning to others. But he was scared. He couldn't muster up the inspiration to start writing.
And you helped with that?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda?
He kept reliving the murder of his family over and over in his mind, and in the end, he threw himself into the sea.
Jesus.
It happens. The creative force can destroy some people. I'm glad I'm done with it.
Can't take drugs and drink Starbucks as a spirit. That's correct. What are you doing here?
It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back.
You're giving back?
Giving back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun.
Well, so
Bye.
long.
Stick around if you want to hear more poems. For some reason, fewer people come here than they used to. So I have the place to myself.
For some reason. Let's show her the bagel.
Maybe you should try something else?
Nope. Okay. Huh.
So, I'm a dead ringer for my insane evil fire mage ancestor. That's just great.
A sturdy iron drain pipe is bolted tightly to the wall.
I wouldn't try climbing that drain pipe. Not in this weather, anyway.
Well, I guess that's what I would.
Climbing up drain pipes is more of a mundana thing.
For.
You need something charbroiled? I'm your guy. I'm impressed, Logan. You became a bestower, what, a year ago?
Give or take.
You adjusted fast. When I came into my power, it took me years to accept it.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm not anything special. KK took it easy on me. Bestower or not, on a vow or not, I'm still who I've always been. If I lose that, then I lose everything.
Sometimes
maybe in
letting
bits
go
we
is
guys still have a
necessary.
screen to explore.
I see your point.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't.
I have the feeling that Poots did kind of a reshuffle with the creative energy of Callie. Let me check those notes. What she said about Brooklyn. There used to be people full of wonder. They've lost their way. Perhaps I can help them. Yeah, that seems probably likely what she has done. Little girl draws with chalk under a sheltering tree. Young woman watches a child with a smile on her face. To a small band shell nestled slightly inside the park. If you watch Dolan, she is not in the rain but under a tree. Although in that kind of rain, I don't reckon that the tree would provide reliable cover.
Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
We're not crazy, we just like the rain.
Huh, that does make you crazy in my book. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
Well, Dolan, if you ask that question, you have to consider these are professional game developers. So, I'm Carissa, by the way. This is Eli and Logan.
That's an interesting name. I'm May Stein.
May Stein? Do you? No. Do you think she's one of the tribe? She's your boss?
She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Only if you don't raise them right.
A boss who makes you do overtime and doesn't pay you.
See, this guy gets it. You have kids?
Oh, yeah. 2 girls. Grown now.
2 bosses, huh? Must have been rough.
It had its moments.
Why is she drawing in the rain?
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no when she screams all night, so I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
She's a lucky little girl. You're a good mother.
Darn right I am.
No, you're not. You should teach your girl that she can't always have what she wants. How long have you been out here?
It's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
Couldn't she use a pen and paper?
Yeah, like that'll work.
I know, right? A pen and paper would be, logical.
And kids always listen to logic.
Don't get me started.
See you around.
See you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
Yeah, Eli is the local fire mage. Let's see what, can we talk to her? Hi there, I'm Carissa.
Junie, answer the lady.
Hi.
What are you drawing?
I don't know. It's not finished yet.
The chalk won't last long in the rain.
I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
You shouldn't talk to your mother that way.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that.
I want to focus, please.
Wouldn't you rather draw inside?
No. This is better.
Better?
Yes.
Seriously, you should go home. Come back when it's dry.
Just 5 more minutes.
See you around, June.
Bye.
Let's check out the band shell. Ooh, a ghost! And a vision, finally.
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
I know who you are and what you really want.
Somehow I strongly doubt that. I am several thousands of years old. Now what do you want?
Something only you can give.
What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that Callie? The lady from the poetry club?
You think so? The woman in the poetry club sounded, perky.
She said she lost her power. Maybe it changed her personality, too.
Well, not I, Dolan.
You're okay. Let's keep going. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Somebody who used to pilot this body. There are some big-name bands playing here in the summer, but for now, it's empty. An imposing steel sculpture. You can see a piece of leather caught on a jagged piece of metal.
What can I do you for?
No, that's not what happened, Anona. You went white as a sheet when Callie mentioned Alden.
Well, yeah. I did tell you about the hunters, right? The hunters getting wind that I'm still alive is the last thing I need. Right behind you.
What can we do?
Any thoughts on Callie?
I met this writer through the program once. She swore the only muse you needed was a bottle of Jack. Wonder what she'd think of Callie. Right.
Alright, let's
What?
No, that's not what I wanted.
Right behind.
I wanted you to try shooting down that piece of leather.
I'm not sure what that accomplished.
Guess I need Mandana to climb that thing. But I don't have Mandana. But I can talk to this ghost. Hello?
Maybe KK and I would be more useful here?
Ah, right. Forget I need to use them.
Hey, mister, could we talk to you for a sec?
Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it?
A while?
Oh, wait, no, you're not her.
I'm not?
Jesus, not you.
Oh, you mean KK?
She can talk for herself.
Yeah, believe me, I know. So I'm Logan Brown, and you already met KK. Who are you?
It's not important, not really.
Of course it's important. It's your name.
No, it's not. The work needs to stand on its own. Attaching a name to it just diminishes it.
You mentioned the work. What work?
The work, the art, the everything. It all has to come out somehow, otherwise you might as well die.
Well, I have
So you're
news
an
for
artist.
you.
Me? I suppose. I want to be. I'm learning every day.
So who did you mistake KK for?
Huh?
When we first met, you thought KK was her.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, of course you don't.
Yeah, of course you don't.
So what is this thing here?
Thing?
This metal thing. Looks like some kind of modern art.
Sorry, I don't see anything.
Not exactly hard to miss, man. It's kind of huge, and it's right here.
No, I don't see anything. Sorry.
So what are you doing out here?
I'm working.
Working? Like maintenance work or something?
Something like that.
You're not gonna get any more specific than that?
Don't see why.
Are you sure you don't see a metal sculpture?
I'm sure, completely sure.
Closing yourself off to the truth is harder in the long run. Trust me, I know.
I don't see anything. Can't you leave it?
Come on, seriously, you can't tell me your name.
It's not important. Stop asking me that.
I know, KK, I know. I thought this time it might work. One more time, for luck.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. One more time.
No.
Right. One more time. Can you tell?
I told you before.
Okay.
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
You are a terrible parent.
Hey,
Did anything happen by the park amphitheater?
it was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
Someone lit themselves on fire? You seem rather calm about that.
Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
What kind of statement?
You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands. See you around.
Interesting.
What can we do for you? Right.
Let's see if Callie has
I
anything
can't
more
ask
to
you
say.
that.
Huh? What is it?
KK's wondering if you guys thought about buying a computer.
What? We're storing all our data on? We've considered it. We haven't done it yet.
No. She wants to see Trollgate on a bigger screen.
Oh, maybe someday.
The color. Hey, just a sec. What's up?
I think I'm the one who took your power away.
You did? You don't look like the lady I met. Oh, right. The veil. I can't see through those anymore. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
Don't worry, we'll try to get your power back.
For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I could inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
Okay. Do you know anything about the sculpture in the park?
I saw it. So full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail.
Anguish?
Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
Didn't you say you lost your powers?
So, if your magic was taken away, you'd still know everything about fire, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice.
So you can read words
Anything
of
that
art?
was created by anybody else. It leaves an imprint. I can still see them.
You really don't want your power back?
Nope. Please stop asking that. Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poem.
Maybe you can read the bagel now?
Ooh, was this made by Clay Chipman? I've been meaning to go to his shop. May I? Oh my god, this is so good. Excuse me. That was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
What do you mean? We saw him make it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible.
How did you inspire Clay? I thought you lost your power.
I did. And I've never met the guy. But that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway.
So someone else has your power.
Yup, sucks to be them. Bye! Stick around.
I think we need to talk to Chip again.
You got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Best donuts in the city, this guy.
What? I mean, what can I do for you?
Do you know about anyone who died in the park?
Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
So what inspired you to make bagels like this?
I don't know, it just came to me. You experience food with more than just taste, you know. It's important to be aware of that.
Why is it important?
It just is, okay? You don't have to get it, just enjoy it.
So it wasn't the person who inspired you?
No. I mean, maybe, who knows? You can get inspired by lots of things subconsciously.
Let me guess. The blue and red lox and chive cream cheese bagel was inspired by me.
Sure, whatever.
I hate Clay so
bye.
much. I hate Clay so much.
Evening, folks.
Did anyone die by the Prospect Park Amphitheater?
Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on, too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning.
Right by the stage, too. An interesting place to do it.
You're not the first to say that, actually. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
Folk hero?
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut.
Well, good thing he wasn't a bolt, too. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Can you tell me anything else about the man who died in the park?
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
A friend of mine is missing. I'm worried it might be the same guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your friend, but surely there's someone assigned to that case. My only advice would be to talk to them.
Damn it. How was it an artistic statement?
I don't know. What else could it be? This frickin' neighborhood draws them in like flies in honey.
Draws what in?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about.
Are artists really that bad?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood. Stay dry out there.
Okay.
No, KK, we're not going to the movies. No, we're not going to the park either. KK, come on. Don't say things like that.
Don't worry. She's just testing you. That's what kids do.
You sure about that?
Of course. It's completely normal. It's part of growing up.
Yeah, but KK's dead.
Dude, she's dead. She's not going to grow up.
Right. Sorry.
Good evening to you.
I heard lots of artists are moving into the area.
Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
I have the feeling that the old man here is the culprit. Do you know what happened by the park amphitheater?
You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it.
What do you think the sculpture means?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you.
A man set himself on fire on the park sculpture.
I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. A man died.
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
What kind of statement does setting yourself on fire make?
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
All right.
What can we do for you? I wonder if the ghost in the park and the burn victim are the same person.
Well, yes, of course they are.
Right.
What can I do?
Why would Poots take abusive power?
She was creating spiritual havoc, unleashing untapped energy in order to feed off it. Seems to me a direct line to the creative force is a great way of doing that. I'll do my best.
Can you see the guy who set himself on fire?
Ah, good idea. But it doesn't work that way. Sorry. Inorganic material only. That's why it works so well with books, or pictures, or pictures of books. You get the idea. Right behind you.
How about I take a picture of this to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more minutes.
Okay, for real this time.
Bye.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the guy who burned himself?
Nobody did, right? It was all staged as some kind of statement. That's what everyone's saying anyway. See you around.
Hey.
I get.
So I heard a guy set himself on fire around here. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Burning. That's quite a bold statement to make.
Is it?
It sears, it cleanses. If you burn something, it's gone forever. I can understand the appeal.
You can understand the appeal?
Journal. I burnt it. It needed to be cleansed. It needed to not exist. So I burned it. It's gone.
Well, that's something we can fire read.
What can I do you for? I'll do my best. What did you have in mind?
Yeah, no, inspiring people is quite powerful and dangerous. The ghost mentioned a journal he burned. Could you look up that?
An artist journal that was burnt up by the park stage? That seems narrow enough. Let's take a look. Searching, searching. Got it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. He was into June's mama.
This looks like a sketchbook. Whoever this belonged to, they drew the same two people over and over again.
Over and over, huh? I know addictive behavior when I see it. Which two people?
A woman and a child. I think it's the same pair we saw outside the park.
Addicts. It's not enough we hurt ourselves. We hurt everyone around us.
Yeah, enough with the AA pamphlet, Logan.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I messed up. Need to start over.
Oh, for 5 more minutes. Then we need to get home. Hey.
We found this book with drawings of you in it.
You have this book?
Well, no. Not exactly. But we've seen it.
Who gave it to you?
I don't know his name, but he's a tall guy, goatee, scruffy, dirty blonde hair.
Sweetie, Mama's gonna step over there for a minute. You stay here, okay? Shit. Fuck, shit!
Are you alright?
Do I look alright? I just want him to leave us alone, okay? Apparently restraining orders aren't enough. Not for Amos Fennel. Did he give you those pictures? Is he selling them? Jesus Christ, he is, isn't he? God damn it!
No. He's dead.
He's... what?
I'm sorry. It's the truth. He's dead.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park. I didn't think it was real, but I should have known. It's exactly like him.
I don't think she was a nudie model. I do think that Amos was just a creepy stalker dude. It's exactly like him to set himself on fire.
No, to make a big idiotic statement and scare the hell out of me at the same time. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
I know it's hard, especially in front of the kid, but we need to know everything you can tell us.
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us, and then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive? Not in a devoted husband and father way, I imagine.
No. He started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break?
Everybody turns to June. How long has your kid been out here again?
A few hours. Why? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like Kim. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I knew Stan was to blame. But let's take care of Amos again before that.
Hey, can we talk a bit more?
I guess.
So we read that journal of yours.
Impossible. It was burnt. I watched it burn. It's gone.
I read it, man. I'm sorry. You seem pretty obsessive with May Stein and her little girl.
It's gone. Please. It has to be gone. Both of us have to be gone.
You did all this because of May Stein, didn't you?
Her gratitude is nothing. I had to cleanse.
Cleanse?
My feelings for May. They wouldn't leave me. I needed to cleanse them, the way Stan Bates taught me.
Stan Bates taught you to burn yourself?
No, he taught me to make a statement. Bring what's inside out into the open. It was the only way.
There are lots of ways to deal with a breakup. Burning yourself alive is not even on the list.
You don't understand. You don't know what it's like to have feelings. Feelings you can't get rid of.
I understand, Amos. I understand more than you'd think.
You do?
I spent over a decade of my life trying to drink away feelings like that.
But not anymore.
No, I got help. I talk to people. Talking helps.
It does?
For a while. Then you have to do it again. So, do you want to talk to us about it?
More than anything.
Okay. Just take KK's hand, and we'll talk.
He's gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
I assume so a no-no because once you've chosen characters, you cannot swap them out. For example, with Vicky, I probably would have been able to get Amos's name from the cop, and like Suika said, Mandana could have climbed that sculpture to get the leather strap.
Come on, Juninator. It's way past your bedtime.
5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes. And I mean it this time.
Yeah, that's gotta teach her.
Good evening to you.
Does the name Amos Fennel mean anything to you?
Amos Fennel. No, doesn't ring a bell.
He's the guy who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him.
Amos Fennel was a student of yours.
Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
May Stein. She used to date Amos.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
That's right.
Aha, now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me.
I have not heard of him, I have not. Oh, hi, Carissa. What can you tell us about Amos?
What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover. He was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
I know what fire can do to people. There's nothing good about it.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that.
Shit, son, do you hear yourself? Setting yourself on fire is a triumph?
Well, what would you call it?
The man was obviously disturbed. Nobody in their right mind would do something like that.
I call it someone needing help.
Perhaps you are both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most.
Yeah, I agree that this guy is a psychopath, but I don't think it's his fault. I do think that he has the muse power, and if you saw Callie during the intro when she still had her power, she was also very detached to suffering. So I think that it comes with the power. If it's such good art, maybe you should set yourself on fire.
What reason? I have no statement to make. As I've stated, my muse has long since departed.
And that is also a hint, because Callie also told us that while she had her power, she could not create herself. So yeah, I think Stan has the power. Have you ever spoken to the baker next door?
You mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. But as I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you.
Medium. Did he have to use that word?
You said you knew May and her daughter?
I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school. She's shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her.
I think he has the power, but he doesn't actually know he has it. So, who else have you taught?
Anyone who chooses to speak with me. I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat.
I expect Poots held it for a second and then gave it to him. We know what's been done to you. You've become a muse.
I'm a... what?
I should have seen it. We all should have seen it.
What are you talking about?
This neighborhood. All the extreme bursts of creativity. It all centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse is left.
Of course you don't have a muse. You are a muse.
Are you insane? Or am I?
1 second. I don't know why, but I always get real sweaty when streaming, so I had to take off my sweater. Look at what happens around you. What explanation is there?
I want to say a rational one, but since when do I trade in reality?
I ask myself that every day. Look, maybe we should have this conversation inside.
Yes, of course. Please, come in. You must be soaking. Well, here we are. Is something the matter?
The ominous music is what's the matter. Yeah, no. Poots, as Suika says, Poots never really did stuff herself. She had other people do the dirty work. How long did you say you lived here?
Some 30-odd years. Why?
30 years? This place doesn't look like it's been lived in for 30 minutes.
I admit, as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less. So I've sold a few things. Things that I no longer need.
It's like Callie said. A muse can inspire art, but can't appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Don't worry. We can fix this. It's kind of our thing.
Wait, do you want to cure me?
Yes, so you can enjoy those little things again.
That hardly matters. Not in the grand scheme of things. Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
Amos killed himself. June and Clay are working themselves to death. Whatever power you have, it's out of control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives ever will. For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you.
Oh dear. This is not gonna be good.
I have a simple question for you. May I ask it?
What do you want to know?
Thank you. My question is simple. What are you feeling right now?
My memories aren't my own. I don't know if what I'm feeling is real. Yeah, no. And if you looked closely before the fade, Logan dropped as well. But yeah, these Malcarissa answers, I really like that. Makes me want to replay the game again and again.
Ah, I understand. Yes, I see it. The confusion within you. But that is why we create, is it not? To make sense out of the chaos. You're worried about your thoughts. I say, ignore your thoughts. Focus on your heart. So I ask again, what are you feeling?
I'm not feeling anything.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Pardon me if I seem skeptical. We are emotional beings. You must be feeling something. So I ask again, what are you feeling?
But you must! Well, gang, let's have a vote. Because I'm happy. Happy it is.
What brings us joy is often a mystery. So tell me, what is it that makes you so happy?
Well, no, you were too slow. I've made a clean break with my past. I have a clean slate.
A second chance. That must be a relief. You were lucky indeed. But so many others did not have the same chance you did. They go through life lonely, rudderless, haunted. Don't you owe it to humanity to share your happiness? To be inspired by the good fortune you stumbled upon? This is the power of the creative force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given. But it must be used. If ignored, it could do unimaginable harm.
And again, replay value added. You don't remember drawing this. Looking at it sets your teeth on edge. Where are Logan and Eli?
Oh, it's you. Sorry if I don't get up. I'm a little out of breath.
Are you alright?
Me? I'm fine. Just a little winded is all. By the way, where's the fire mage and Mr. Big Shoulders? I thought you unavowed types worked in a team.
You don't look well, Callie.
I'm just, like, a bit tired, okay? I overdid it. I'm not exactly used to being mortal.
We got whammied by the muse who has your power.
Whammied. I like that word. Wait, why did you summon a muse in the first place?
We didn't summon him. He forced himself upon us.
He forced the creative energy on you? That's insane. You're lucky to be alive. You can't just force someone to create. You have to be ready. If not, you'll burn out. Your friends, where are they?
I really think I need your help.
Okay, chill. Tell me what's up.
I don't know where they are.
Then let's go and find them, shall we?
Neat. Also, I have the distinct feeling that Callie is gonna die! I'm not sure there were wrong answers to give, Suika.
Wait. Please, not that way. That sculpture, I just can't. Please.
You don't understand. I almost had it perfect.
You almost had yourself dead, you idiot. Oh, it's you. You probably shouldn't be in here. I think this place is gonna be closed for the foreseeable future.
Closed? No, you can't do that!
What happened?
Shipman's finally lost it. I should have seen it. You know a guy for years. You should know when something's wrong.
Nothing was wrong. Everything was so right!
You cut open your wrist and you were bleeding into your mixing bowl.
I needed to put more of myself into my work. It was the only way.
I just don't have an answer to that, Clay. I don't.
Well, fuck! Actually, I can kind of understand that. I once used my my own blood for a piece of art as well. Wasn't all that much though. And I didn't take it from the wrist. I took it from the scar that formed from the spot where I usually get punctured to give blood. Also, it wasn't about giving more of myself to the artwork. It was just quicker and easier than getting fake blood. Dude, no. I've never taken drugs in my life. I probably would be a way more interesting person if I did, but I didn't. Clay will be fine, I promise.
You think so? God, I hope you're right. He needs help. Help that I can't give him.
So you're sending me to the mental ward?
Only for 72 hours. That's what the law will let me do.
I thought you were my friend!
I am, Clay. I am. Look, you'd better go. This isn't gonna be pretty.
Get him to let me go, please!
Well, let's see what's inside this house.
Mr. Fire Mage! Hello? Mr. Fire Mage? I've never seen the Muse's power abused like this. Stanley Bates has no idea what he is doing.
What did Stan do?
It's as he said. He's forced the creative energy into your minds. He is buried deep, struggling to connect with a deeper part of himself, one that he can express through art.
I can sort of relate. In expressing yourself, you can often find yourself.
Yes, exactly. You get it. Only this is more direct and harmful. The subject has to be willing. They have to be ready to confront whatever is inside. Your friends aren't. And unless we help them with that, they will die.
I don't know how the bud is in Israel, but I do know that some rabbis have confirmed that weed is indeed kosher. Can you help them?
Me? No, my power is gone. I can't do much. I'm a bit useless here, but you're kind of not. You unavowed guys, you have a link, right? Something connecting you? You can use that. Try and connect to your friend. See if you can help.
How do I do that?
It shouldn't be hard. Eli is in a heightened mental state at the moment. Connecting to his mind won't be hard if you focus. Just touch him on the head and, well, think about him.
Right, I'm going in. Hope my brain doesn't explode.
Your friend is going to be vulnerable, scared, confused. So, be gentle. Good luck.
Eli is holding a spray can. Small scorch marks have bloomed where his fingers touch it. A young woman stands with her back to you. Probably his wife. Eli stares at the woman, deep lines creasing his forehead.
Can't forget. I can't forget. If I forget that, I lose everything.
Hey AML, and yes, there is a character called Eli in this game. Forget what?
Forget what I am. Forget that I'm human. My wife, Donna. You've seen her picture. It's in my lab. The picture helps, but it's not enough. It's old. It's grainy. It's black and white. It's been over 60 years. I'm forgetting. Her eyes. I don't remember the color of her eyes.
Eli, this isn't real.
This wrenching in my heart isn't real. The loss I've felt for almost a century isn't real. Do you know what family does? It makes you better. It makes you want to do better. Everything I did, everything I was, I do because of them. Once I forget her eyes, then I forget her face. Then I forget Gloria and Julie. Maybe one day I'll even forget Travis and Winnie and little Elijah. Then I'll forget myself. I'll forget I ever cared about anyone. And when there's nothing left, I become him.
You mean Alden?
Yes. Yes, I mean Alden. I'm not gonna turn into that. I'd rather die. If I can't remember her eyes, I should die. Why can't I remember?
I have no idea who or what I am anymore, but it doesn't matter. I choose for myself what's important, and so can you.
I doubted my humanity once, when my powers kicked in. But you just learned a horrible truth, and it didn't change you. You're right. The eyes are just the surface, aren't they? The eyes are the window to the soul, so it said. And that I remember. Her light, so warm, so bright, all for me. So fierce, so protective. The way she'd gaze over our children. The connection she shared with them. Like a secret only they knew. One color doesn't do it justice.
If weed ever gets legalized in Germany, I might try it.
What just happened?
Hey, you did it!
Did what? That eye. It's everything. You could get lost in it. Sorry. My head, I think I need to sit down.
Eli looks exhausted. Better leave him alone for now. The eye now glows with vivid pastel shading. Let's see what's upstairs. Well, the theme of this is pretty apparent. Logan holds a spray can as if his life depends on it. His hands are shaking. Kelly looks angry. She follows a step behind him.
Come on, they need...
I wonder what Mondana and Vicky would have drawn. Logan is breathing heavy but shows no signs of slowing down.
It's still behind me. I know it is. But the end of the road is coming.
There's no road, Logan.
We're all on a road of some kind, man. 6 years. 6 years I've been on this road. It hasn't caught me yet, but the end is coming. Not today, someday.
Just so I'm clear, this is about alcoholism, right?
I'm an alcoholic. Everything's about alcoholism. Just one misstep, just one moment of weakness, then it starts again. The blacking out, starting fights, waking up in strangers' beds, ending up in the hospital over and over. I only just managed to build my life again. I won't go back. I can't go back. So I gotta keep busy. Gotta keep distracted. The end is coming. It's coming so fast.
That's actually an interesting point. I've read a lot of stuff about addiction and such, because that's always been a topic that's interested me a lot. Myself being teetotal, as they call it. And recent research actually thinks that complete abstinence is not the best way to handle addiction, and that in most cases they should really teach people to handle things with a modicum of what's it in English? Restraint. Because complete abstinence invites relapses. What does KK think about all this?
KK? She's a ghost. If I wanted a drink, she couldn't stop me. She knows it. I know it. This is my fight, not hers. I just hope, when the end comes for me, she'll be the one to help me cross over.
Dolan, if I was addicted to control, I wouldn't be the fat fuck I am. What happens at the end?
You die, man. What do you think? It's a race. To reach the end before the monster gets you. I plan on making it. But it's hard. The shit I see every day. It's hard.
Yeah, exactly, Superwash. Addiction is more of a symptom, and dealing with the stuff that people try to fill with the addiction is really what should be done. What makes it so hard?
In the program, you see folks who've been sober for 30, 40 years. And most of them, they're mean. You know why? They don't want to feel. Because feeling things, that leads to drinking. But me, I have to feel. I have no choice. Sad stories shoved in my face. Every day. Death and misery every day. Pushes you toward the monster.
You're not talking about a literal monster, right?
Doesn't matter. It's out there. It's coming for me. And it's gonna get me.
What does this monster look like anyway?
Look like? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Why should it matter? I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
Isn't it easier to know who your enemy is? I've put a name to mine. Now that I know who it is, I can fight it.
This is different. I can't fight this. I don't even know what this is. But that's your point, isn't it? I need to know what I'm fighting if I'm gonna fight it.
So tell me, what is this monster you're running from?
The monster. It looks like...
Myself.
It looks like...
Called it!
This guy. He's... Huh? Whoa, KK. Calm down. I'm fine. I'm okay. I was just...
There you guys are. What the heck just happened?
We're wondering the same thing.
We need to find Stan Bates.
Stan Bates? He did something to us, didn't he?
He hit you both with a lethal dose of creative energy. It almost killed you both.
KK says we went into some kind of trance. She was scared to death.
But it was worth it, wouldn't you say? Do you see it now? Do you see what I can offer? This whole neighborhood, the whole world.
You are out of control, Stan.
No, I know precisely what I'm doing. I get it now. You and your friends, you just received a deep, clear understanding of your deepest selves.
You're swinging the creative force around like a sledgehammer. You could have killed them.
Nothing great is achieved without risk.
Oh my god, my power's in the hands of a total idiot. Seriously, you all need to kill him. Kill him now before he kills someone else.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me.
I agree, he needs to be punished, but...
I agree, he should be stopped. But killed? Is that really necessary?
He didn't actually kill anyone on purpose, did he? Maybe he deserves another chance.
This is insanity. Don't I have a say in this?
No.
I've been given this tremendous gift, and you don't want it to be used. I don't understand.
No, duh, you don't understand. That's the problem.
If I used my gift improperly, then I'm sorry. I can learn.
It's too late for that. So, how is this going to go?
Can't you teach him how to use the power properly, Callie?
No, I can't.
You can't?
Nope.
I'm not so old that I can't be taught.
I'm not being cute. I really can't. Creative energy runs on instinct, emotion, feelings. Can't teach that.
You must have learned somehow, didn't you?
I was given the power at a young age. I grew up with it. You didn't. So, I'm sorry, it can't be done.
That sounds like an excuse. If only I could remember how I put the power in him. Maybe I could pull it out again.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Callie, this power came from you, right? It's part of you.
Yeah, so?
So you should be able to pull it back into yourself, if you focus hard enough.
You think if I wanted that, I wouldn't have done it already? Thanks, no, I'm happy the way I am.
As am I. You can't give me such a gift and then take it away.
I think Callie wants him to be killed to eliminate any chance of the power being forced back upon her. Callie, please take back your power.
I won't do it. No. I'm happy. For the first time in thousands of years, you can't make me go back. You can't.
Stan, what do you have to say?
Until today, I didn't even know I had this power, let alone that I was killing people. Perhaps forcing it on you three was wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was doing.
And how many are going to die before you figure it out?
I will try not to let that happen. Let me live, and I'll try. That I promise you.
Stan, earlier you said dying to create art was a triumph. Do you still feel that way?
Stan, we're trying to avoid killing you. Please work with us.
I meant what I said. I will try not to let that happen again.
Stan. I am not satisfied with that answer, Stan. I am not satisfied with that answer. This one is actually a really hard choice, and no, I already fucked up the pacifist run because in an earlier scenario I let Eli barbecue Fairy. This one is actually, I believe, the hardest decision in the game yet. Yeah, but Stan could kill again, Dolan. That's the problem. And he promised he'd try. Okay, I'm gonna trust him.
Trust. Yeah, we all deserve that. When I came into my power, I thought I was a monster. I was given a chance to prove otherwise. Maybe you deserve that chance too.
There's an AA chapter that meets 5 blocks from here. The All Saints Church. You know it?
I do, but how will that help? I don't even drink.
Doesn't matter. It's about regaining some control over yourself. Please, just think about it.
Actually, AA
You're
isn't
just
really
going to
about,
stand back and leave him like this?
regaining control, but more giving control
You know what?
up to a higher
I don't even
being.
care. I'm a mundane human now. This is none of my business. Good luck, Stan Bates. You're gonna need it.
All right. I have solved all the problems, so now the portal at the theater should be open.
I don't know, level 40? Maybe 50?
I beg your pardon?
KK's wondering what level you'd be if you were in Trollgate.
I see.
So many great bars in Brooklyn and we didn't walk past a single one. I call that a blessing. Anyway, what's up?
I can't remember being pooped so clearly. It's very strange.
Listen, I can't begin to relate, but I do know what it's like to have feelings you want to drown away. So my advice, focus on the job ahead, and I'm here, right?
Any thoughts on that last mission?
I think we made a good call with Stan, although maybe not the right one. I know what addiction's like. Sometimes you're not even aware of the damage you're doing until it's too late. If Stan Bates gets the help he needs, then maybe he'll be okay. Maybe. Either way, what's done is done. If it turns out we made the wrong call, we'll try and make it right.
Dolan, I assume that the Valley Girl mode of speech was chosen mainly to represent a preppy and happy outlook on life that contrasted with the earlier demonstrated callous personality.
Sure.
Ah, you awaken. Eli told me much of what transpired last night. Your encounter with the creative force sounded harrowing. I wonder what I would have seen there. Perhaps it is for the best.
Probably
I do not
your
know.
dad. My memories of being Poots have got me all mixed up.
Yes, I can see how that might be confusing. Some unsolicited advice from one half-spirit to another. There is no right answer. Your only option is to just let yourself be yourself. You are you. No more, no less.
Any thoughts on that last mission?
I was not present, but from Eli's account of Stan Bates, he appeared to speak the truth about not intending to cause harm. But convictions mean little without the action to back them up. Thus far, Stan Bates has been lacking in that regard. I can only hope he proves otherwise.
Yeah, Mundana would have been really, really nice to have to fact-check.
Thank you.
Stan's intentions.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Reading some old books about the hunters and the firewall. Well, I say reading, but I'm really looking at the pictures. The ones of Alden. He really did look like me.
If looking like Alden bothers you, you could always disguise yourself, dye your hair or something.
No need to go that far. I'll manage. Same as I always have.
You can't just tell a man from the early 20th century to dye his hair. Any thoughts on our last mission?
I'm glad we didn't kill Stan. Really, really glad. But leaving him with his power? I just hope he figures it out before someone else dies. Right.
So muses exist, and they can kill people.
I have so many memories of being Poots, it's got me all mixed up.
Look, I get it. Things are crazy and you don't know which end is up. You want to have a meltdown and drink yourself stupid. And when this is done, feel free to do that. I'll even join you. Hell, I'll buy the first round. But right now, we need you focused. I need you focused. Okay? Okay.
I mainly didn't use Vicky because Logan and Eli was the only combo I hadn't had yet. Vicky is pretty cool, and I like Vicky because she's pretty much the only normal person around. Like, all she has is that she knows every cop in the city and has a gun.
It's a toughie, right? Is Stan guilty of keeping a lethal weapon if the weapon is literally a part of him? I suppose letting him go felt right, but was it actually right? Whatever. We made a call. Whatever happens, happens. Right. Catch you later.
Well, if you don't catch the ending in Ono, you can always watch it back on YouTube.
Ah. You await your encounter, perhaps. A meeting is not necessary. We know our mission. We know our destination. When you are ready to proceed to the subway, we will follow.
Alright.
It was not, but I can only hope he proves that. Thank you.
Let's go to the subway. Who should I take? Who should I take? So I know from experience that I always need either Eli or Mandana. Yeah, about Mandana, that's actually a funny detail that she's Arabic because her father is a spirit of air. So no real DNA there, and her mother was an Irish pirate. So how the fuck did she turn out Arabic? But yeah, I know from previous experience that I always need Eli or Mandana in the party, so let's take a vote. Eli it is. And who is the second party member? Who else should I take? And so we shall, Dolan, since nobody else voted. Let's go.
Not for nothing, but I think you're gonna need some backup on this one.
Agreed. This is not the time to splinter our forces.
Oh, neat. We're taking all of them.
Well, here's our stop. Let's get moving.
Was kind of pointless to let me choose a party then. How's the portal look?
We were successful. The portal is unlocked. We can go open it whenever we wish.
So, what's on the other side of that thing?
It is impossible to say. It could be anything. It could be nothing.
Pocket realms can completely ignore the laws of nature, or invent new ones entirely.
So, be prepared for anything.
You ready for this, Vicky?
Okay, real truth? No, I'm not ready. I'm about to step through a portal into another world. I could never be ready for that. But I'm a Santina. I finish what I start. So let's finish this.
Logan, any thoughts before we go?
Yeah, I was thinking, not a single person in the program would judge me if I picked up a drink right now. But that's not true, is it? That's just the addiction. Making excuses and twisting the truth. So all I can do is focus on what's in front of me, which means going through that glowing hole and stopping whatever's on the other side. That's enough for now. It'll have to be.
Glowing Hole is the name of my neon punk band. Any words before we head out, Eli?
Oh, I always have words. I was just thinking, wasn't that long ago I was throwing lightning at you on a rooftop? A lot has changed since then. You've made some tough decisions. Decisions I'm not sure I'd have been able to make. I guess all I have to say is, whatever happens in there, I've got your back, and I know you've got mine.
Do you have any sage advice for us, Montana?
I have lived a long time, but I would hardly call myself a sage. If anything, I know how easy it is to reinvent yourself, rediscover who you are over and over. You have done much the same in your time with us. My only hope is that you do not change further. Regardless, know that I am with you for as long as I can still stand.
KK, how are you feeling about all this?
She says she's getting bored with all this talking. Sorry, KK. We'll get going in a minute.
Yes, it is time. Eli, shall we open it together?
All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Did something go wrong?
I think so. Yeah, we definitely went through. I felt it.
So did I. Something is different.
Let's head upstairs. Yeah, that's kind of different.
Holy shit.
That's all kinds of different.
We're not in New York anymore, are we?
No, we made it into the Pocket Realm. It is a twisted version of our city.
That building. Look at the energy pouring out of it.
That must be where our quarry lies.
Are you all right?
Denizens of the dark, come! Come on, use Malcarissa's knowledge, it's right there!
Up! Wake the hell up!
Okay, she's back. Everyone relax.
You blacked out for a minute. You started chanting. What happened?
Poots was trying to cast a spell. I can cast it now too.
A spell? What kind of spell?
Maybe I should cast it and find out?
It sounded like a spell of summoning.
Whatever it is, maybe turn the other way the next time you cast it.
Received. Spell of Summoning. This spell fills a hole in your memory you didn't know was there. Interesting. Focus on darkness.
I'm enjoying my respite at last. Why do you disturb me?
Ooh, interesting. Goodbye. Can summon encounters from my previous adventures. Nothing happens. Oh! Oh! That's interesting. I can only summon the people I did not kill. And the only one I killed was the fairy, who had a place of ice. So I can't summon the fairy.
Is that? Yes, it is you. I hear you across the void. What is it you need? Doesn't seem at all that long to me. Time moves differently for me now.
Are things okay?
I'm honestly not sure. It's hard to look at things now. I'm flooded with so much information. Still, it is part of being a muse, is it not? I'll get used to it.
But yeah, that's a really interesting mechanic. Like, I can see why they took so long to make this game. They've packed a lot of interesting technology in there.
No bother at all. It's...
Who else can I summon? You bitch!
Malcarissa, is that you? It's not enough you keep me trapped in this tiny grove, but now you taunt me in my mind.
Yes, it is Malcarissa, that's my name.
You discovered the truth, did you? You're better off. Being human is overrated.
I agree.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Now, did you want something, or did you just want to gloat?
Gloating was good. Goodbye, Galen.
Goodbye, and good riddance.
That is a super interesting mechanic. I love this. I love this fucking game!
Summoner, you contact me across the void. I am in the middle of battle. You are distracting me. Speak quickly.
How goes the war?
It continues. I must hurry back to it. Tell me what you want of me.
I'm sorry to disturb you again, General.
You sound sincere. In fact, I'd say you sound different.
I've learned I'm not exactly human. It's complicated.
Of course you are not human. You bested me, and showed compassion and mercy when I deserved neither. Now, what do you want of me?
I just wanted to gab a little.
I must
So long.
return to the war. Goodbye, Summoner.
Nothing happens when I try to summon fire. I wonder why. The only ones that are miss. Oh! Yeah, I killed him too. That's right. Well, I didn't kill him as such. I let him die. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't have been sending him home, Suika.
Jesus, listen to that creaking. This thing is being held up by spit and staples.
And maybe a prayer or two.
This bridge was created out of sheer force of will. It is only as stable as the one who created it.
Yeah, that's not exactly encouraging.
A large gap remains where the bridge has collapsed. This arch leads off the bridge, and you hope to stability.
None of us can cross the bridge.
Let's try Galen.
What is it now?
We could use your help, Galen. I can summon you here briefly.
You're joking, right? You must be desperate. What in the name of the Holy Green do you need my help for?
We need help crossing this bridge.
I cannot set foot on that bridge. It's made of concrete and steel. So, no.
Fair enough.
Goodbye.
You know, actually, I'm glad I can't summon the fairy because I would have owed him favors, and fuck that. Can I summon you here? I need your help.
Showed me a kindness when you had no reason to. But in your world, I have no tangible form. I only exist in the world of the dead. I will be of no help to you.
Damn. I don't think you could help, but let's try.
Of course. I owe you my life, and possibly my soul. What is it you need?
Can you help us cross this bridge?
That bridge was created by someone very angry and someone very scared. But that is not what you're asking, is it? I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I can do to help you. No bother at all.
What is it? I suppose I owe you a boon in exchange for sparing my life. What do you want of me? And be quick.
Can you help us cross this bridge?
I can do this.
Oh, Jesus, not this guy again.
I have no quarrel with you, nor any of your kind. I can carry your group across the gap. Now hurry, my army needs me.
I wonder if this means that at some point I will be...
Goodbye, Summoner. Do not contact me again.
I wonder if this means that at some point I will not be able to proceed because I killed people.
Whew. Glad to be on solid ground again. Not that anything in this place can be called solid.
You can't make heads or tails of this map.
The map says you are here.
That doesn't answer my question. Where is here?
That is what we must find out.
Look at this place. It's like a ghost town.
Come on, really?
Right. Sorry, KK.
Everything's boarded up. Did anyone live here?
Doubtful. This was created for appearances. As for why and to what purpose, I do not know.
How do we end up back here? I don't remember doubling back.
No, we most definitely did not.
Yeah, maybe he can read this mess of a map.
Yes. Of course. Someone created that maze, correct? Then I should be able to read it. Yes, I believe I can help you. Bring me over. This place. It's strange, and yet it makes sense. There was a guiding force, or a reason for it all.
And what reason is that?
This maze has no solution. It's a trap.
We can't go back. We have to go forward.
Spoken like a true artist. Let me see here. Have you tried pressing that button?
Button? What button?
Ah, I see. This map was deliberately designed to hide the button. See? It's quite obvious when you know it's there.
How on earth were we supposed to see that?
We weren't supposed to see it at all. That was its purpose. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Prospect Park Writers Group begins in 10 minutes, and they're expecting me.
Yeah, I wonder that too, Suika. I also wonder what I'll do if I meet a challenge I cannot beat with the people I have. Like, I can probably supplement the fire challenge with Eli, but what about the ice challenge?
That's big.
An impossibly thick and impossibly cold gate on ice blocks your path.
That gate is several feet thick. This is gonna be difficult.
Difficult, but not impossible.
No, not impossible. I can do it, but it'll drain me, like, a lot. But if there's no other way, well, just say the word.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I have to either use people I spared or use up my companions.
Okay. Whew.
My sword would be...
I could use every clip of ammo I've got and I wouldn't make a dent.
KK would rather not go through that thing alone.
Agreed. We go through together or not at all.
Right. You're sure? Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Stand back, everyone. This could take some time. Oh boy.
Eli, you are fatigued. You should rest.
I'll be fine. For now. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I expect that I only get the best ending if I spared everybody, Suika.
My dad's got a weed whacker in his garage. Never thought to bring it along.
These thorns would quickly make short of any mundane device.
Yeah, and my dad would never let me hear the end of it. Probably better off.
What is it now? You're joking, right? You must be desperate. What in the name of the Holy Green do you need my help for? You're lucky I'm so damn bored, or I'd tell you to go to hell. Fine, send me over. Clumsy work. Engineered by force of will, not by the whims of nature. It will be my pleasure to destroy it.
Whoosh!
There. All taken care of. Now, if we're done, I'd prefer to get back to my grove.
She's a dryad, Dolan.
You okay?
No, Logan. I am not okay. We just accepted help from my father's murderer. But I must face the task at hand. I will deal with these feelings later.
Oh, also very interesting. I just now realized that Eli could solve the challenge for the ferry, and Mandana could have probably solved the challenge for Galen, both of which are the people that affected them the most. That's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Huh?
Who is it, Logan?
My name is Zach Tiller. Where's my muse? Where did she go? Oh, it's you. You have some nerve coming back here.
I just wanted to put on a play. Just a stupid play. Did I deserve to die for that? Did you have to kill me for that?
The fire! It still burns! It never went away!
Jordan?
You said you'd help! You said you'd help!
Guys, listen. This is all... You just have to listen.
Geist! They're going Geist! Stop them, Logan!
I'm trying. Come on, guys. Just calm down. Calm down.
Well, I have a friend in the world of the dead.
I'm enjoying my respite at last. Why do you disturb me? You showed me a kindness when you had no reason to. But in your world, I have no tangible form. I only exist in the world of the dead. I will be of no help to you.
We have a poltergeist problem. Can you help with that?
Corrupted
Also, I wonder if they would have gone poltergeist if Jordan wasn't with them.
Wait, what? What happened? Was that the dragon from Chinatown? Whatever he did, it did the trick. The ghost passed on. They're at peace.
Damn, this game just has so much replayability!
This place. First it freezes you, then it tries to roast you.
Lava's more earth than fire, but there is one thing I can do. I can pull the heat from it, solidify it, make a bridge.
You don't sound so positive about that.
Oh, I can do it, but the lava is moving. That makes the job exponentially harder. It's gonna take a lot of energy, probably all my energy. So if I do this, I'm gonna be tapped out, completely. It's your call. Should I do this or not?
I'm sorry, Eli, I don't think we have a choice.
I thought as much. Here I go.
Again, Jordan probably would have solved this one, and it's again Eli who has to help.
Are you up?
I'm fine.
Easier than I...
Whoop. Jesus, are you okay?
Who? Me? I'm fine.
Liar.
Okay. I just used up a bit more than I should have. Need to recharge. Go on. I'll just wait here.
Of course it's locked. I can't summon anymore. Yeah, I used all of my summon guys. Mondana? You again.
Without a doubt.
Mondana, keep working on that door.
I am doing just that.
It stalls. Demon spawn. What say you?
I'm not a demon. Well, not exactly.
It says it is not a demon. When it speaks, it lies, like all of its kind.
What the hell are you guys?
We encountered one not long before you joined us. Eli called it a ligamental.
Ligamental? Yeah, that fits.
A beacon was formed, leading the way to this world. We followed it.
Cast a summon spell? I have nobody left.
This guy's magic, easily countered. What a vile thing. What are we waiting for? We are all starving. Attack!
How many of you are there?
You had to ask, didn't you?
Anytime now, Mandana.
Almost there. I am close.
Vicky, over to you.
My fucking pleasure.
Stop, please. There is no need for slaughter. Not this night.
Ah, hello again.
Yes, it has been a while. This one showed me mercy I did not deserve. That kindness should be repaid. Just this once.
Nice.
For it,
Yes.
and that will have to be sufficient.
So, pacifist run is a good idea, it seems.
We owe each other nothing, Demon Spawn. You have been given a reprieve. I suggest you complete your business here as soon as possible.
Yeah, Dolan, they're called ligamentals because they're made out of nothing but muscle and ligaments. And as Mondana said, I encountered one in the beginning of the game, which I also spared and which then helped us. And this is apparently a place where I would have lost Vicky.
Caressa, you finally made it. You had to leave some of your friends behind, but you made it.
Did you really think we wouldn't come after you?
I couldn't be sure. I hoped you would.
Oh dear.
This is my world. You're only here because I want you here.
We are here for you, no other reason.
Think about it. I lit up my stronghold like a Christmas tree. I literally told you where to go. It would have taken you years to find me, if you ever found me at all.
Don't get too cocky. The top of the Empire State Building ain't exactly subtle.
We're all New Yorkers here. How often do you even notice the Empire State Building, let alone go up there?
Enough of this. Tell me what you want.
I was wrong, Malcaressa. Wrong to leave you in the dark the way I did. We should have worked together. We should have been partners.
Yeah, fuck that.
I could do it all on my own, but I can't. I need your help. The knowledge that you contain. Merge with me again, willingly this time. We'll be equals, and we can build this world together.
I cannot detect falsehoods from spirits, but this must be a trick. It has to be.
I'm all for second chances, but this takes it a bit far.
No. No way. No fucking way.
You killed people, Poots. I want nothing to do with you.
Who are you to judge me? I share your memories. I know everything you've done. You killed that kid Jordan for something that wasn't his fault. And General Zarog of the Merfolk, he slaughtered dozens of people. You barely gave him a slap on the wrist. You even let Galen of the Northwoods go. And she killed your leader. You killed Robin Goodfellow, a high-ranking member of the Winter Court, sparking a war that will last centuries. And what about Stan Bates? He brainwashed people into killing themselves, including a little girl. And he's walking around free. Sometimes you showed mercy. Sometimes you gleefully executed anyone who crossed your path. Lives were saved or snuffed out based on your whims. So don't get all self-righteous with me.
Those were all impossible situations, Poots, caused by you.
The only situation is the one you're looking at. I want to create another world. But this time, it's gonna be done right. So help me, Malcaressa. Please.
Yeah, fuck this. Good people are dead because of you. I spent a year thinking I was going crazy.
But aren't you in a better place, Vicky? You're making a real difference now. More than you ever made as a cop.
This isn't about me. It's about justice.
Look, you can't run from this. You killed people. And that's not even the worst of it. You didn't just take people's lives. You twisted their souls. Made them into something nasty and dangerous.
You mean those idiots in the Bronx?
They were people.
You seek to justify your actions. To pretend all the chaos and destruction you wrought has meaning.
I can't think of anything more meaningful than the creation of a whole new world.
The void is full of worlds. Many more pleasant than this.
Why am I even talking to you? This is between me and Malcaressa. The peanut gallery can shut up now.
If you hurt them.
They're just asleep. I may not have much power now, but I can do that at least. Besides, this is between you and me. So how about it? Will you merge with me willingly or not?
Ooh, many options. What's you gonna... Can I have a moment to think about it?
Take all the time you want. I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you. Yeah, that's not gonna work here. Sorry.
Small gap in the railing. No turning back now. Well, I guess it's time to throw myself off the building.
Wait, what are you doing?
Move 1 inch towards me and I fall.
Wait, just wait. This is crazy. Why would you do this?
You need to be stopped, Poots.
Just hold on. Think. You're in a human body. You'll die a human death. Is that what you really want, Melcaressa?
Do I want it? No. Will I do it? Yes.
You're insane. You're human now. You could become a ghost. A helpless, mewling ghost.
Like you?
So would I. I won't let that happen. I can't let that happen.
There's one option, if you'll take it.
What? Tell me.
You can send me back to where I came from.
You mean... No. There has to be another way. All my knowledge, all the power that sustains this world, it comes from you. If you're gone...
Better make a decision, I'm losing my balance.
Fine. You win, Melcaressa. You're free. I release you. Go back into the darkness where you came from.
Thank you, Poots. Bye-bye.
What the? Jesus, my head.
Did we win?
Oh, it's you people.
What happened? I no longer sense Melcaressa's presence.
Melcaressa's gone. Now get out of my way.
Yeah, no.
Donnie, it's me. Have I got a caller for you? With no powers and no veil, she didn't have a chance. The evidence was overwhelming. The trial took weeks. The press had a field day. But in the end, the jury took 10 minutes. Multiple life sentences with no possibility of parole. Donnie's been on TV every day talking about the case. He's basically super cop now, and that's fine. The kid deserves it, and I get to lord it over him, which is what being a big sister is all about. I got a call from Harrison not long ago. She was in the hospital. She wanted me to kill her. She was in so much pain she could barely move. The usual medications weren't working. The docs were clueless. Turns out, the general got a mortal wound in battle. A wound so bad that Harrison could feel it over their link. I didn't kill her. She can do her own dirty work for once.
So we finally got a computer. Although Logan and KK use it to play their game most of the time. But it turns out, Travis and Winnie Cook have a very active social media profile. They're back in Florida. They seem happy if the pictures are anything to go by. And speaking of pictures, they post lots of Elijah. Sometimes a dozen every day. It hurts, being away from family. But this makes it better, somehow. I suppose I can live with that.
I went to a meeting in Chinatown not long ago. Decided to stop in at the Dragon Tree. Turns out it's a drugstore now. One of those national chain things. Kevin moved upstate, rented himself a place with the money he got from his lottery winnings. But 50 grand doesn't last as long as it used to. He's working as a short order cook at a local diner. From what I hear, he's made the joint pretty popular. Might be running the place before too long. I hope it works out for him.
A mania has gripped Brooklyn. A troop of performers have remained on the Prospect Park bandshell for weeks, refusing to leave. Several groups of graffiti artists have been painting every wall available, becoming violent when asked to stop. Writers, playwrights, and creative types of all sorts have been arrested for causing civil unrest. They all have one thing in common. They belong to an art collective led by Stanley Bates. I went to confront him, but he is no longer living there. We shall find him and deal with him one day.
Damn.
As for Melcarissa, we do not know. It is tempting to use the summoning ritual, but to perform it requires a death. And that is a line we will not cross. And regardless, Melcarissa is free now. Taking away that freedom would be wrong. So we venture on. Enemies are defeated. Wrongs are righted. And the wall against the darkness holds for yet another day.
Should have killed Stan.
That was an interesting one.
No kidding. They ate the radiator. Who eats a radiator?
Gremlins are the worst, huh?
All I know is Mitchell never let me borrow his car again.
Hey, you guys hungry? There's a new Thai place down that way.
Is it spicy?
Probably. Why?
Eli has trouble digesting spicy food.
Seriously? Beckett, I've seen you drink lava.
Believe it or not, lava isn't that spicy.
I am Luna. I come across the void in search of conquest.
Stand down, creature. We will show no mercy.
What she said, just with more charbroiling.
Nice. I've got those new polymer copper bullets. Been meaning to test them out.
Guys, when you kill him, could you make sure there's no ghost left behind? I'm tired.
He just fucking fucks off. Love it. But yeah, that was a great fucking game. Like, holy shit, this is Wadjet Eye's best work to date. Like, I was kind of a little disappointed with the last one, Shardlight, but this one, holy shit, this one was amazing. And I really want to replay it. I really want to replay it. Yeah, Kalash was voiced by a Chinese man. And Vicky was voiced by a black woman. Elena Loris? Marlene DeMarco? I don't think I've met those. There are some characters I have not seen because I haven't played all three origin stories. Apparently I could have met Amos Fennel living in one of the other origin stories. Captain Kiara? But that's isn't that Mondana's mom? Huh. maybe what I would have seen in Mondana's creativity vision. Ah, and now the title screen has no Melcarissa. Fucking hurts. Fucking hurts. But yeah, thank you all for joining me on this game. I will probably throw in a replay of it someday. But for now I actually have a different adventure game that I might throw up to stream. But I'm gonna take a little break, have some ramen, and then we'll see. So stay tuned. Dolan, I will probably never stream Dark Souls. I'm just not good enough for that game. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned. I might be back with a different game in a few minutes. So, Marco.